Hi, this is Raymond Rafferty with Ensage Technologies, and in this video we're going to review the listings features within mymaritime.com. First of all, it's important to understand that we get a nightly feed from the MLS where we're bringing down listing information, pictures. So if you put something in one day, you should see the results the next day. We have currently over 100,000 properties on the system and over or close to 1 million images. What we're going to review here is we're going to review feature listings, just explain what they are and show you what they are, how to search listings, what the listing tags are and why they're important to you. The listing page, show you the information on there, the pictures, the unique URL, and importantly, how to share that URL and to share the property out to your social networks. Then we'll also talk about registered user features. Every registered user, that includes you as an agent, gets access to what we call the Navigator. And the Navigator gives them access to favorite listings and favorite searches, as well as some other features like the favorite pages that they visited, as well as a page history, pages that they have recently gone to. We'll also talk about the agent page and the integration with the listings there, and then we'll also talk about rental properties. So let's go to the site. So I've just come into mymaritime.com and I'm not registered, so I really don't have access to some of the advanced features, but I can do the searching, I can see featured properties, I can see the agent pages. So let's just take a look here first. You'll notice on the front page we have one featured property. Featured properties are generated on a random basis based on properties that Ameriteam Realty has within the MLS. You can search from the main page, but I'm going to take us to the search page. And when someone goes to the search page, the first thing that they're going to see is they're going to see a list of featured properties. Again, these are random samples from the MLS of Ameriteam Realty properties. So that's really all that a featured property is. It's it's a Ameriteam Realty property that's randomly put on the page to give them an idea of some various properties that they might be interested in. But let's go to the search properties now. The search form is fairly simple. We can grow this as time goes on as we see need for more advanced features here. So to begin with, I'm just going to type in a search criteria for 150,000 to 180, a single family home, and I'm looking for something over 2,200 square feet. I can also search by city and county, but I'm just going to keep this simple right now. And what you'll see is I've gotten the results of 1,080 properties that meet that criteria. And here we show the first 20. So that's really all there is to searching, and again there's different search criteria that again we can grow as time requires, but it's very simple. If we click on an image, we'll go to that property page, which I'll take you to in a moment. The other thing though that I want to quickly review are the search tags, and the quick links or search tags are really here more for search engines, and so that we can get a lot of hits on search engines rather than for the end user to search. Although this does allow them to click on any one of these and change their search criteria as well. But it's really important from our standpoint as a search engine optimization so that we can actually have Google and Bing and Yahoo crawl the website to find these listings, which will again bring users to mymaritime.com. And you'll notice as I clicked on the 4 bedrooms, now my search criteria has changed to 4+ bedrooms. And this is really important, the URL up here for our search criteria, that we actually include the search criteria within the URL. Again, this is about making it search engine friendly as well as sharing out the page. So one of the opportunities that you have here when you're searching is we have our sharing bar on every single page. And if you share this, you can actually share this out where it will bring people back to the same URL. So if you have somebody that's interested in various properties and they're looking for something in particular area, if they're looking for some particular type of thing, you can send them this link, and this will have searches on it that they can see on a regular basis. So I have a client that is looking for something in Brandon, and I'm going to search for 150 to 180,000 single family home, 2+ bathrooms, 4+ bedrooms, and I'm going to do a search here. So now I have less properties available to me. But what I can do again is I can share this, so I can email them a link and write a note on it, say who I want to send it to. I can also share this up to my Twitter account, so if these are properties that are unique within my area or my area that I'm working, I can put this link up here and people can always come back to this search page. So now we've seen different ways to find listings. Let's go ahead and take a look at a listing. So this is a listing. This is one listing page here. Again, this is 808 Childers Loop, Brandon, Florida. The price, the bedrooms and bathrooms, the type of home it is, and the MLS number. We show a number of pictures. Again, these are downloaded from the MLS on a nightly basis. If you click on one picture, it'll bring up a slideshow. So it will go through the slideshow. Or I can select another picture within here for it to show. So nice little way for people to view images here. You also notice we have property features, bathrooms, bedrooms, the types of things. All of this information is pulled from the MLS. So wherever you're putting into the MLS, most of that information is going to show up here, including public comments. We also show a map, and they can get driving directions. I can also zoom into here, so if they want to actually see sort of what the house looks like from Google Maps, they can see that here. And so now they can actually see the area that the property is in. And again, we can share these up, so if this is your listing, you can use our social networking bar to share this out to Twitter or to Facebook or any of these other places. You can make comments about it, or let's see. Save this. I'm going to tweet this out here. Okay, so now I'm going to go out to Twitter and take a view of this. And now I've got this nice little tweet out on my Twitter account. So here we go. It's very simple to share out properties, listings, any page that's within the site. And you can do the same thing for Facebook or MySpace or StumbleUpon, DigThis, or up to, I think there's 200+ different social networks in here that you can share out to. You can also use the Facebook like button, and we'll share this out here. And so I've just put a like on that. So that's the property page. What I want to show you next is the fact that this view is a little bit different. You get some more features if you're actually a registered user. So let's go in, and I'm going to sign in with one of my demo accounts. And this is a customer account. So now immediately it brings me back to my profile, and one of the things that you're going to see is I have the navigator here on the left. So under navigator I have favorite properties as well as favorite searches, etc. I also have a quick link to my agent where I can get to their profile and communicate with them quickly. Let's just take one of my favorite properties I've gone to, 2211 21st Avenue. And so this was a favorite that I saved, and I can put in comments about that as well. Not only do I have access to my favorite properties, but I also have access to favorite searches. So I've saved a couple of different searches here. And this is 150,000, 200,000 in Cape Coral. And so these are the properties that are showing up for me now. So again, some nice features for registered users to quickly get around and save searches and to save properties, favorite properties. So the next thing we want to do is just briefly go to the agent page. And what you'll see on the agent page is, as my demo agent, Raymond Agento, I have put in my MLS ID into my profile, and from here, now on my agent page, you'll see that my listings show up as well. These are all of my listings based on the MLS ID. Let's log out real quick. I'm going to log back in as that agent. So agent 1. And the way that I did that was I edited my profile. And within my profile, towards the bottom, is a place for my MLS ID. And if you put in your MLS ID, we tie that back into the feed that we're getting, and that's how the properties show up on your agent page. There's a whole other video that talks about setting up your profile, and you ought to take a look at that to be sure that your agent page gets set up correctly and that you can tie your listings into it. Finally, what I want to show you is that not only do we have properties that are for sale, but we also have rental properties. And that's from the search page. We can just simply click search rental properties, and there we have them. And from here you can go in and see any of the different rental properties that are available. That concludes this video of our listings overview for myameriteam.com.